Hello everyone, this is Final Voice TV. Today we tell you a story, in fact a short story about the black man and the white man. And you will love the lesson from the story. You will love the moral of the story. Have you ever been denied of visa because of your color? I ask you, have you ever been denied of entry into any place because of your color? Have you been denied of love because of your color? Have you been denied of a job because of your skin color? All right, don't go anywhere. We have a simple story for you, and let's all pick something out of this story as human race. I think it's not about why we should be black or why we should be white. We can't blame anybody for his or her color. But let's look out for the potential, what the person can do for humanity or for this world or for the society in which he or she lives in. This is Final Voice TV. Going for a break, I'll be right back. So we're back. We are to share with you a story, some nice story from South Africa. Welcome to the show, Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, thank you.
What do you share with us today?
Oh, yes. So today I have a very interesting story from South Africa, and the setting is during the apartheid era, and it actually involves two journalists. So there was one journalist and one white journalist and a black journalist, and they are kind of working together. So, you know, for those that don't know, the apartheid era is a period when the people in South Africa were actually divided according to race. So everything that you wanted to do, if it was going to the toilet, there were toilets for white people and toilets for black people. There were shops for white people, shops for black people. Yeah, that was the kind of thing. Maybe you find it crazy today, but during this time it was actually happening. Yeah. So even benches as well. You get into a park, there is a bench for white people, a bench for black people. Right, so to start off our story. So these people are working in a, they are working for a newspaper company, and they actually need information, you know, because journalism is all about information. And so this is where the black journalist actually came in. He would come up with the juicy stories that are happening, you know, in the compounds where the black people would stay, and then he would bring it over to his white colleague. So they really had a good working relation, and everything was going on well. Until one day, finally, the black journalist got sick. And when the black journalist got sick, his white colleague decided to run around so that he could get the best service that he can get.
So like they were friends?
Yes.
One black journalist, one white journalist?
Yes, and they are working together. So now when this black journalist falls sick, so the white journalist wanted to help him. And remember, I told you the hospitals even were also hospitals for black people, hospitals for white people.
You get it.
So the thing is, when the white journalist took his friend, and then in his mind he was thinking, the white hospital is the one where I will go with my friend, because that's where he will get the best service. So he takes his black friend to the white hospital. So immediately he gets to the white hospital and he says, please, can you attend to my friend? And the people in the white hospital are like, sorry, we can't treat your friend, you know, because of the rule. Initially it was because of the segregation. And so the white journalist is having none of it. He had actually made up his mind, they have to look after my friend so that he can survive. So he keeps pressing so that they can attend to him. But unfortunately, there were some other things that were not in place in this hospital at this particular time. So he didn't actually get the best service that he could get. So when they were haggling that he should get service, etc., the black journalist eventually died. So after he died, so one of the workers in this white hospital actually came to him and told him, man, we were telling you to go to the black hospital, not just because of the color, but the issue was today there's a problem with our hospital. So the one for the blacks actually is working very well, so you should have taken him there. So it so happened now that the white journalists started to feel bad.
The hospital attendants were trying to help their fellow white man by telling him to take the black man to the black hospital.
Yes.
But due to that perception of that place being inferior, this white hospital, black hospital thing, the white journalist was also trying to save his friend, the black journalist.
Yes.
Not knowing, at that moment, he took his friend to the white hospital. The black hospital was rather the one that was functioning.
Yes. So the white hospital was not functioning as well as the black one on this particular day, which is not normally the case though, because the white hospital would normally have all the things, it's working, etc. But on this particular day, it was just not working.
All right. So this is Final Voice TV. What we can tell viewers now is to subscribe. Subscribe. Let's build large audience and let's share ideas. Like the video. We're going for a break. We'll be right back to continue the story with you.
Dear viewer, kindly like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos.
Right, so we are back, Mr. Charles. You were listening to the story that I told you about these two journalists.
Yeah.
What do you make of it? What lessons do you draw from this story?
It's about humanity. Who are we today? Has racism helped us as a people of a planet? I would say no. So we need to ignore racism. To help me should not be based on my color. You should love me and treat me well as yourself, and not because of your color or my color. So there's the need for us to ignore racism. Let's lift each other up, regardless.
Yes.
Regardless. You may be coming from Europe, I may be coming from Africa. It doesn't change anything.
Yes.
You may be coming from America. Someone may be coming from Australia. It doesn't change anything. So there's the need to ignore racism. Yes, we know we are racist, we are black, we are white, we are this and that. But you don't sack someone because of his color or hair color. No one should be denied of a job. You shouldn't deny somebody of visa because of his or her skin color. It should be based on the potentials the person has. It should be of different attributes and not skin color. So if you ask me about what I'm taking from this story, it's a matter of we ignoring racism and moving on as a people of a continent.
Yes, thanks for that observation, and it's a very, very valid point. Well, it's good to say now that apartheid is actually gone, and like you say, the next thing is that we actually integrate and we actually remove these segregations, which actually put people into groups.
Yeah. If you're watching us now, you should also leave a comment. Let's know what you've learned from this story. Racism isn't helping us as a people. Xenophobia in South Africa and in other places is not helping mankind. If you're watching us now, what you can do is to leave your comment in the comment section, and let's build a better society together. This is Final Voice TV. This is where we draw curtains on today's show. It's about racism and how we end racism, or reduce that feeling of I am white and you are black, or I am black and you are white. It will not help us as a people. Final Voice TV, we end here. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Dear viewer, kindly like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos.